It's approaching 9:15. Thank you very much indeed for staying with Morning Live. Now, the 2017 Sanlam Prize for Youth Literature took place in Hyde Park this week. Since its inception in 1980, the prestigious event has rewarded works of outstanding writing. It is open to entries in all 11 official languages, offering a variety of writing styles. And over the years, around 78 winning novels have been prescribed as set work books in schools. Well, some also have been even made into films. Now, two of this week's winners are with us, Dumisani Hlatshwayo for his work Imi-bala, Yo-thando, as well as Lesley Beake for her work Hap. Is it Hap?
Hap.
That's it. Welcome, lady and gentlemen. Thank you very much indeed for making the time. Firstly, congratulations. Dumisani, maybe I can start with you. You won for the African literature category, isn't it?
Yes.
And your book, Imi-bala, deals with very pertinent issues: love, betrayal, cyberbullying, isn't it?
Yes.
Where do you draw your inspiration from?
I draw my inspiration from a variety of things. Like, for instance, observing what is happening on social media. And because my work is for, like, I'm targeting youth, like young people, and like issues around cyberbullying, for instance, or how they interact with other people, and all the issues that they really encounter on social media.
Take us through your thought process in terms of your research. How detailed is it?
It is detailed. For instance, the main character of the book, Sinenhlanhla, she is a girl. She is 15 years old. When the story begins, she's just about to go to a new school. So I had to put myself in her shoes. I had to be a girl and experience all that. It involved a lot of, like, reading other books and also talking to young people. So it's detailed in a sense that I have to understand and also to put myself in the shoes of a young person.
Lesley, you won in the English category, isn't it? You won gold in the English category. Tell us about Hap. What does it mean?
Hap's the name of a girl who lived 60,000 years ago. And the story is contemporary because the daughter of an archaeologist comes to South Africa from America, and she actually finds the fossil remains of Hap. But she is having enormous problems in her own life, and through identifying with the problems of early humans living on Earth, she begins to see her own problems in perspective.
You are, I understand, published 80 books.
Yes.
What a feat.
Well,
my goodness.
Over a long time.
Tell us about some of the other titles that you published.
Well, they all relate to children in Africa, and young people in Africa. And I think the fact that I was born in Scotland and came to here as a young person gives me a different perspective, perhaps. But they're all about relating to how children cope, and children can do so much more than we give them credit for. We underestimate the courage and the dedication of our children. They're often quiet. We don't listen to them enough. So all my books, whether they're for small children or to teenagers, relate to that kind of interface. And they all have hope. There has to be hope in a book for young people, always, I think.
And your thought process and your inspiration when you're writing, take us through that.
Well, with Hap, it came from knowing archaeologists, hearing them talking about the development of early people. And I think it's in these days when we are quite confused about where our species is going. It's very interesting to look back at where we came from and be informed about how we made decisions then, because we are hardwired for some things. And I think that's what attracted me to the story of a young woman finding that out. And because her father is an expert archaeologist, she has access to knowledge. She knows more than the average teenager would know about archaeology. So it's not an instructional book, but it has that background.
I guess better knowing our past will help us plot the way forward in the future more adequately, isn't it?
One hopes so.
One hopes so. Dumisani, what does an award like this mean to you?
Well, it means I am really becoming a writer. Like, as a writer who's writing in African languages, you know that in South Africa we have, like, fewer awards that are recognizing all 11 official languages. So this is an encouragement to me to continue writing in isiZulu, and to also write for young people, and also be involved in encouraging reading, the reading culture, which books are competing with screen. People are really preferring screen than reading. So it means all those things.
And when you were sitting down thinking about whether I should enter this competition or not, what was the driving force?
It was to write for young people, and also to see that the African languages, like literature, to grow, and also to reach that level that English and other languages that have reached, and as well to see my work inspiring young people and changing people's life in a certain way. So that's the driving force behind my writing.
Lesley, that's the crux of the matter, isn't it? Inspiration. If you're not inspiring the nation, then why do it? What does an award like this mean to you?
Well, it's very encouraging. Let's put it on the basic level. It means you feel you can carry on because somebody is recognizing what you do, and it has to be said, it's very important to writers. But most important, we went to schools yesterday and we spoke, all of us, all the winners in all the categories, spoke to children, young people, and the opportunity to see your book. I always say that a book starts in a writer's head, but it has to go to the writer's heart. And before it's worked, it has to go through the children's head by reading and into their hearts. And if you can achieve that, then you have made a change and possibly made them think about something they didn't think about before.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for your time. Lesley, Beake, as well as Dumisani Hlatshwayo, they're talking to us. They are the winners. We're talking about the 2017 Sanlam Prize for Youth Literature. It's 8:51. Let's take a bit of a break. We'll be back in a short while. Stay with us.